Here's the top stories for January 28th. The move of more than a dozen senators to replace or declare unwelcome China's embassy diplomats in the Philippines weren't able to silence them after making on Tuesday night, January 27, yet another statement that targeted PCG spokesman Commodore J. Tariela, whom they continued to accuse of smearing Beijing. Another embassy spokesman, Jiling Peng, came out to support Guo Wei, the previous spokesman whose remarks triggered backlash from Philippine government officials, by releasing a 2,116-word statement posted on the embassy's social media pages. In his statement that came eventually after the Senate's resolution, he shrugged off the Senate's latest move by saying, "Those who think they can pressure China through statements, resolutions, or endless complaints underestimate us. That approach simply does not work," he said. Malacanang said President Marcos is recovering from diverticulitis and was advised to take a rest for the meantime. The palace issued the statement after Marcos skipped the Gawad Lingkod Bayani event in Malacanang on Wednesday, January 28th. Presidential Communications Officer Secretary Dave Gomez said the president has recently returned from medical care and is recovering from diverticulitis. His medical team notes his steady progress. Gomez added that the president will continue to focus on his duties while recovering. Executive Secretary Ralph Recto also said that it was only natural for Marcos's doctor to recommend that he rest for a week. He also assured that there was nothing to worry about the president's health condition. The Philippine Coast Guard on Wednesday, January 28th, escalated its search and rescue operations for the remaining missing passengers of roll-on/roll-off vessel M/V Trisha Kirsten 3 with the deployment of technical wreck divers and a remotely operated vehicle, or ROV, in waters off Basilan. PCG spokesperson Captain Noemi Kayabyab said 19 technical divers have arrived in Zamboanga and were scheduled to begin underwater operations following a briefing at the Coast Guard District Southwestern Mindanao. The team is led by Coast Guard Commander Cheska Hamaral. She said the divers and the ROV will focus on the distress location where the passenger vessel went down. Initial reports indicate that the wreck of MV Trisha Kirsten 3 is estimated to be about 76 meters, or roughly 249 feet, below the surface in waters near Balak Island, Basilan. The Commission on Elections mourned the passing of James B. Jimenez, former spokesperson of the poll body, on Wednesday, January 28th. Jimenez also served as Director 4 of the Education and Information Department of the Commission, who served the institution and the Filipino people with integrity, clarity, and utmost dedication. Comelec said that Jimenez holds the rare distinction of being the longest-serving and youngest spokesperson in government at the time of his appointment. From July 2006 to September 2022, he was the public face and steady voice of the Commission, explaining complex electoral processes with precision, defending democratic institutions with calm courage, and engaging citizens and media with respect, wit, and transparency. Throughout multiple electoral cycles, Jimenez stood at the front lines of public information during moments of intense scrutiny and national consequence. Beyond his role as spokesperson, Comelec said that Jimenez was known among colleagues for his intellectual rigor, his sense of humor and humanity, never detached from the seriousness of the role. He was a trusted colleague and a reassuring presence during some of the most challenging periods in election administration. PAGASA said on Wednesday, January 28th, most of Luzon and Visayas will continue to experience cooler weather due to the northeast monsoon, or amihan. PAGASA weather specialist Aldzar Aurelio said the amihan is expected to last until Friday, January 30th, before gradually weakening over the weekend. The top 10 areas that recorded the lowest air temperatures on Wednesday were Baguio City, Benguet, Tanay, Rizal, Malaybalay, Bukidnon, Basco, Batanes, Casiguran, Aurora, Abucay, Bataan, Baler, Aurora, Tuguegarao City, Cagayan, Catbalogan City, Samar, and Coron, Palawan. Stay updated with the latest news. Visit our website at www.mb.com.ph.